there, and welcome to Sling Pain Gaming, hosted by Recon Specialist TV. I'm Patrick,
And I'm Padre.
and today we are unboxing the Ultimate Badass Aliens expansion from Gale Force 9. Oh, it's got some goodies inside. We never look at the back first, and there it
No, we
is.
never do. We really should.
We should, though. I mean, it's basically the same. That's like right. I can't. Hold on. It's right here.
Right.
So you got 6 plastic characters in the box, and you get some interesting cards in here. I probably just shook them all up. Yeah, I did. All right. Well, we're okay. We're going to put these off to the side for now.
I love the fact that they take the quotes of the movie and just it's all through the game.
Yes, exactly. They don't throw any, or they don't pull any punches when it comes to the quotes either. They let it fly.
No.
All right. So you get more lovely dice. So
Because you can never have enough dice.
Well, I honestly I had to buy some ugly dice in order because the 2 wasn't efficient. Or sufficient. I
Right.
needed more. So now that I have those, I can get rid of some ugly dice. We've got, of course, some more characters.
Yes.
You get 6 new characters. Look at that. How ironic that it's the same on the back of the box. And then you get this.
Gee.
And I wonder what this one. This one's a thinner rulebook. Look at that.
Yeah, because it's one page.
Well, it's double-sided, kind of. All right.
Okay.
So we've got some new components to look over. We've got some expansion cards. You get 64 of them. That's a lot.
I knew. But they're divided up
Yeah.
into different, I don't want to say topics, but genres. There's like 1, 2, 3, 6, 8 of them. So
Yeah.
there's trackers, tactician, support, smarts, leader, hero, gunner, and company man. Gee, who's that for? Do you think Burke?
Yeah. So, well, that's the thing. Like, not only do you get the core set, which takes you through the missions, then you get the, get away from her, you BITCH, which gives you a fully engrossed mission pack that allows you to just go further in depth in the normal missions, as well as adding to the original. And now you get, if you really want to, make it to where you can level your heroes up. They gain experience. The more that they play, the more of their experience cards that they can use throughout the game. So,
Right.
give you a little idea. During the campaign, each player gains 1 experience card at the start of each mission during a bug hunt. Each player gains 1 experience card at the start of the Marine phase on every 5th turn. So, I mean, there's no rush. You don't got to go fast. You can do whatever you'd like, and then you get more experience cards. And then each experience card basically gets an ability, just like your hero does get an ability. So it's just going to keep adding and adding and adding. My question is, mix and match paths. Yeah, there you go. So when picking experience cards, you can choose cards from any path. Picking from multiple paths will give you a well-rounded character. So you don't have to stick with one. You can jump back and forth.
So you could have some support, some smarts, some tactician, all into your wheelhouse.
Yeah, exactly. And then you just level up. So there's
I like that.
Yeah, there's also fire teams at the start of each mission. Player chooses up to 6 characters to field in their fire team, which is pretty standard for the game. Any remaining characters not in the game are held in reserve for later missions. So you don't have to stick with them forever. And I'm sure you can swap them out. Yeah, Newt must be fielded in campaign missions unless she has been captured or killed. Oh geez, sorry, Newt. And then a balanced fire team.
It's not like we sacrificed her the last time we played.
Did we? I think we did too.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure we did. Frost made it out, so we were happy.
And Storm and Gorman bought it.
And so it's a balanced fire team. So basically, yeah, do what you want. Let's just take a look at a few of these here.
So, beautiful, dude.
Company man. At the end of your activation reveal card, draw 2 endurance cards, recycle any number of cards from your hand, and then also recycle a random card from your discard pile.
That's a nice thing.
That's a nice card.
Very
That's
nice
level
card.
1. Uh, yeah, so then you also and none of these are all the same either, because then you have Company Man here. At the start of your activation, draw an endurance card. At the end of a mission, when losing endurance cards, you may choose to save 2 cards instead of 1. So, wow, okay. And also, I'm really an okay guy. So at this, this is,
He was.
yeah, this is the same as the first one. Or yeah, this one is, I'm really an okay guy. This one's the company's interest. And then this one, I'm trying to look at these because they're different, but some of them are the same. Executive
They're very
rights.
they're similar. Like, I'm really an okay guy. At the start of the Marine phase, reveal a card. Choose a player to draw 2 endurance cards. Choose a character to take a rest action.
Yeah, so it's depending on
Yeah.
which one you get, that they're a little bit different in flavor. So yeah, then I mean that was Company Man. Let's take a look at Gunner, just the first levels here. So we've got covering your 6. The character exhausts 1 less card when making an attack during the alien phase. Wow, okay, that's awesome. And if you notice, none of them say to a minimum of 1, or at least 1. It's 1 less
Right.
card when making an attack during the alien's phase. So, yeah, that's a great card to start with. You just be a
Oh,
gunner all
yeah,
day.
especially if, "Oh, you gotta get rid of 3." Well, no. I gotta get rid of 2.
Yeah, this one, before your defensive fire, you can take a free aim action. So basically, you just keep shooting and aiming.
Yeah.
So keeping your whatever it was and talking or taking point. The character exhausts 1 less card when making an attack during the marine phase. So, yeah, so there are little bit different paths that you can take, and they're different. One's covering your 6, one's covering fire, and one's taking point.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, I mean, when making an attack during the marine phase, okay, that's the difference. One's the marine phase, one's the alien phase. Wow. Okay, I could definitely see where this can get interesting.
Right.
I wonder how balanced
Especially,
this
I mean
is.
I mean, when you start stapling them onto your character for whatever campaign you're running,
Mm.
I mean, these could become you could make yourself very powerful because, I mean, let's be realistic. As the game goes on, the aliens get stronger.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, here's second level gunner. Whenever this character kills 5 or more aliens with a single attack, they may then make a free action or attack using the same weapon. So, first thing comes to mind is Frost.
Right.
Absolutely, come in, blowtorch him. You're obviously going to kill a bunch. Blowtorch him again.
Yeah.
I'm really curious in how balanced this is for the whole game. I'm quite
Well,
curious.
we will find out as we play the game.
Yeah, because I know there are different rule sets for when you do the experience mode, and also if you're playing the queen with the hive mind. I'm wondering if you need the experience points in order to keep up with the queen in the hive mind and actually having a person in control of your aliens. That'd be something to see. Uh, Tracker. All right, a closer look. At the start of your activation, you may look at any one blip. That's you don't have to be near a console, and then you get an
Yep.
action. You may exhaust 3 cards to exchange 1 blip with 1 random unused blip or another blip in play. Wow.
That's not,
So, if you know that
that's
they're coming, absolutely. Here, let's look at a level 3 real quick for a tracker. Once per alien phase before drawing motion tracker cards, reveal a card. Remove a blip token from the board. Draw
oh,
one
like
less. Yeah, draw 1 less motion tracker card, or discard the top. Discard the top of the motion tracker deck.
just discard it.
Just get rid of it. You don't need it.
Yep. It doesn't say draw another. It says
Yeah,
get rid of it.
and this is during the aliens phase. These aren't actions. They're just like take a look at a card. And we already know that there's tons of cards in this game that allow you to look at the deck before doing it.
Yeah, well, now we have 64 cards.
Yeah. Now you got 64. Tactician, get moving. It's an action. Exhaust up to 3 cards from your hand to move another character up to that many spaces.
So you dump 3 cards, you move 3 spots.
Yeah, that's not bad. Actually, that
Well,
might.
think about it. Towards the end game, and you're trying to get to that exit, and you're 2 steps away, and there's an alien standing, 1 space away from you.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Here, let me get
jeez.
rid of these 3 cards. Walk on into the promised land.
Oh, this one. Being an example, draw an endurance card at the start of your activation. Whether you would draw a hazard card that would be placed on your character, you may exhaust 3 cards from your hand to shuffle it back into your endurance deck.
Hmm. That's
Wow.
good. That's good because instead of getting nailed with it right then and there,
Yeah,
maybe
just get
the
rid of it.
worst thing that would happen though is like you shuffle that back in and you shuffle your cards good. The next guy gets the same card.
That'd be terrible. Overall battle plan. At the end of your activation, you may draw an endurance card. Whether you exhaust an endurance card from your hand using a tactician experience card, you may instead recycle that card. It's strong. Uh,
Yeah, because I mean it's like whenever you exhaust an endurance card
yeah,
from your using. See, now we're getting into a handshake.
yeah, and that's the whole point with level one, twos, and threes.
If I've got this, then I can do that.
All right, support. All right,
Quick
so
rest.
this is like I'm assuming the medic. So at the start of your activation, recycle a card. Then you may draw a card. Okay, so that's a quick rest. I like that. Instead of having to rest at the end, you can just
Then
rest at the
there's
beginning.
get some rest.
Yeah, go ahead. Read that one if you can.
When this character or another character within 2 spaces takes a rest action, they may recycle an additional card.
Yikes. Okay, so yeah, then you just stack that with next to Newt because you know you're going to.
Right?
Got your back. When another character within 2 spaces kills 4 or more aliens, recycle 2 cards from your hand or the exhaust pile.
Hmm. Now we're getting a little nicer
Yeah,
because if you
it's
notice, the higher the point on your support or on any card, it seems that the abilities get a little bit nicer.
yeah, and it's see this is good wording. It says when another character, so it can't be yourself, and it's within 2, so your support is literally going to just park right next to whomever is really good at
So
killing stuff.
whoever your battle buddy is,
Yeah,
you're what you want them to be within close range of each other.
yeah. So I got what you need. Action, draw the revealed card. So you actually
Yeah,
get to reveal a card, look at it. If it's an event, you draw it. If it's a armor or a weapon, search the exhaust pile for an armor or weapon card and equip it to a character within 2 spaces, paying its cost. And we'll get into that. This is oh man, this is
yeah.
already working around one of the characters that I took a quick sneak peek at. All right, tech guy. Go ahead, Robert.
You may equip an additional equipment card, which is nice. Action: if this character is in a space next to a computer token, take a tech test. If passed, draw an endurance card for each equipment card equipped to this character. So if you've got 3,
Yeah.
you're taking.
Yikes.
I
So
like it.
this
I
is a
like it.
lot of drawing and peeking at cards. I'm
Yes.
wondering how fast you go through that exhaust pile
Uh,
if you're doing
I
this
think
all with all
it's
6
fun,
characters.
but if you're shuffling through, if this deck is in constant motion, at least you're getting to the goodies quicker and burning through it. And what can we use? What can we? I think it's going to help. I think it could also hurt you because let's face it, anytime you have hazard cards, they're moving around that deck too.
Oh, wow. So this local or locate supplies, free action. When you're next to a computer, you go through the discard pile and equip it to your character, paying its costs.
Yeah, discard. So,
Ah, yeah,
so, so they got tossed is back in the game.
that's so good. I want to know this one. Okay, so this you're the brains over brawn. You may equip an
Yeah,
additional equipment card whenever the character passes a tech test. Reveal a card on an event or armor. You may put this card in your hand or recycle a card if it's a weapon. Jeez,
yeah.
passes a tech test. So
Pass.
anytime you pass a tech test, you just equip something, which is going to cut down on your actions as well. All right, hero. I'm thinking this is like the ultimate of ultimates besides
Hero we
leader.
need.
So yeah, go ahead, read this one.
This character may re-roll any defense roll they make, keeping the second result.
Check your ammo. Before taking action with this character, reveal a card, uh, put an event in your hand, recycle a card, or take a free aim action. That's a
Nice.
pretty good start. So far, it's basically a lot of you reroll on defense, you're recycling or taking aim actions, and then got your back. I believe this one is similar, but it's a little bit different. Other characters within 2 spaces of this character gain -1 to their defense roll. Whew. Okay, that's actually amazing.
Yeah. And that's, the level 1 card.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, armed to the teeth. I'm excited. Go ahead.
Okay, we're going to exhaust a armor card or a weapons card equipped to this character to search the exhaust pile for a weapons card and equip it to this character or another character within 2 spaces, paying the equipment cost. So, somebody lost their flamethrower,
Or you have
you can have that back.
one of those 20 pistols you always tend to find. You just get rid of that and give somebody a pulse rifle.
Right,
Fierce Protector. This is the alpha and omega. So, if an alien model attacks a character within 2 spaces and line of sight of this character, swap spaces with that character before an alien makes its attack. The alien makes an attack against that character instead. Ooh, that's good.
that's
Well, I always think about Frost. You put Frost up front all the time because he's the flamer,
right,
and then all of a
right.
sudden he's stuck up front. You make sure your hero's right behind him. They go to assault him. You swap places, and then you just unleash hell on those aliens. That's amazing. Oh, okay.
Which is
You read that one.
heroic. This character gains a +1 speed. Replace the within 2 spaces requirements with within 4 spaces when using your hero experience cards. Oh,
Yeah,
oh, I'm out of range. No, we're not.
and I'm not gonna lie. I've seen some of these characters. They have 4 speeds as normal, so I can't imagine what's gonna happen when they have 5 speed a turn, like your
Oh,
Ripley or
yeah.
Newt. So natural leader. This is level 1. The character may activate an additional grunt or 1 grunt if they do not have range at the end of their activation. Okay. So the
I'm
character may act additional
an
grunt.
additional.
I could see where that's useful. If you have one character that can only activate 2 grunts, there's 3 on the table, and there's another leader
Right,
that has 1 grunt, and you want to activate it during that turn instead of having to wait to get to another character.
right.
I could see it. I don't know if it's that great of an idea. I mean, you guys let us know below if that's any better. What's this one? Chain of Command. Uh,
Each time you activate a grunt, you may draw a card. Then you may recycle a card from your hand.
okay, that's much
So
better.
yeah,
I like that one a lot better.
like the fact that it's each time, not once a turn, each time.
Yeah, so
And
you can just
let's face it, I mean, if you've got, Apone, you've got 2 people under your command. If you're Gorman, you've got 3 people under your command. And
yeah,
then you can, bump that up.
jeez.
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, drawing multiple cards in one turn is ridiculous. Quick orders. Whenever you activate a grunt for the first time each turn, reveal a card. On an event card, the grunt may move 2 more spaces. Or if it's an armor or a gun, the grunt may take a free aim action. I like this.
Mhm.
Because we don't take a lot of aim actions when we play.
No, no, but you know what I'm seeing is almost, a lot of cards that are allowing a lot of mobility.
Yeah,
We're
keep
getting
moving,
moving
keep shooting.
fast, moving deeper, getting through because, let's not forget, with the 2nd edition, they added more tile, so the board is larger. This with that larger board and these cards, it's gonna allow us to move through this ship or whatever,
Yeah, the facility or
Yeah,
yeah. Read
yeah.
this one for me.
Okay, defensive fire. Each grunt takes an aim action at the start of the alien phase.
Yeah, I want that.
I Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah, let
then
me
this one, get into position at the start of each or at the start of the finish phase. Move each grunt 1 space.
see, this is
Yikes.
you're moving in this game.
Yeah,
There's
moving and grooving.
no doubt about this. I mean, we are gonna be moving and moving and moving and moving in this game. I like the fact that we can equip extra actions and we can earn more than one,
Yeah,
and it's good. It's it's
it's
good.
damn good. All right. So, Trevor,
Private Trevor, where's Bowski?
Where's the money, Lebowski?
Where's Bowski? Oh,
Jeez.
I-
So this is his hero side. He does have a grunt side. I mean, we'll take a look at that real quick. Speed 4. I like the speed.
yep.
Solid defense. And
Aim 5.
eh,
Tech's a little
yeah,
low.
tech is terrible. He's not a tech savvy guy. Um, but his hero side, because he only gets 1 grunt if you take him. So you reveal a
Right.
card, play the revealed card or an event card from your hand, then place it on top of the endurance deck. If it's an
A
ammo,
weapon.
exchange a card from your hand with an event card from the discard pile.
Like that.
I and then end of activation, draw an endurance card. I don't know. See, this is my vision is blocking as to where I would want to immediately play an event card that I've drawn or one from my hand every time that I activate. Because sometimes that's not going to work out for me.
Yeah, but that's depending on which card is flipped up.
Exactly. It's going to be to where an event, and I'm assuming I'm going to have to pay for that card. It doesn't say free of cost or free. It just says
It doesn't say pay its cost either. It says play the revealed card or an event card from your hand.
I know, but precedence is there are moments where cards will say you may pay this card without paying its cost. This one doesn't say you don't have to pay its cost. I know there are a lot of event cards that are, only 0 to 1 cost.
Right.
But why would I want to all of a sudden just immediately? I don't know. I'm not a fan of him. Let me know below if you've played him, what you think of him. Because
Right.
there's a place for everybody. All right, and the love of Vasquez's life. I mean, I know they're not married, but still.
No, no, but yeah, if there were, God, could you imagine that love child?
Yeah, that's Alien 5, I think.
That'd be an alien queen.
Exactly. Mark Drake. Go ahead. Go ahead and read over everything here. This is his
First
hero
off,
side.
first off, they ain't paying us enough for this.
Oh,
But
yeah,
what
by
I
the way.
like is
That's his grunt side. Yeah, 4-5-2-2-5, not bad. But he has the same thing. Exhaust 2 cards instead of 3 each time. All right, go ahead.
Right.
Sorry.
So for his passive, he gets to exhaust 2 cards instead of 3 each time you fire the smart gun.
Yep.
Which is good because you're trying to keep as much in your hand as you can.
Yep.
So the cost is down. I like his end activation. Move up to 2 spaces.
So
Up
basic,
2.
yeah. So basically, he's a movement 5.
Yep.
That's
Which,
insane.
so he's moving 3, shoot, move 2.
And he's an aim 7, which makes me so happy.
Yep. And that aim 7 is not bad at all. Oh my god.
He's might be a better. I mean, we don't use Vasquez's hero side. I mean, now that we're getting deep into the game, we're going to involve more players as we go.
Right.
I don't know. We'll have to look at Vasquez's hero side and see which one might be better because I don't know if we want to take both at the same time. Ooh.
Right.
All right, Dietrich. Here's her nice little, not the strongest.
Well,
Four.
she's corporal. Yeah.
She is 4 is almost across the board. Tech 5, so somewhat strong there.
Well,
Okay.
she's a non-commissioned officer now.
Yep. So she gets
Oh,
two people under her.
yeah.
You may. She has a tech of 6, which is good. You may exhaust 4 cards to search the exhaust deck for an armor card to put that in your hand. Not bad, but then again, you and I have not used armor to its fullest yet either. We've had a
No.
pretty good time with erasing aliens as they come at us.
Yes.
Whenever you destroy 3 or more aliens with a single M240 flamethrower, so she's another flamer, or
Yep.
a grenade, recycle 2 cards.
And that's not a bad passive uh, ability right there.
No,
I
because
mean,
I can now see why her main ability is the way it is.
right.
So you're like, oh, you know what? I really need a helmet. I really need, I need a piece of armor. I've already recycled 4 cards because I'm just wiping out aliens. Let me burn 4 so that I can grab whatever I just lost.
Right. And with the Tech 6, not bad to have.
Exactly. All right. You know what? We'll do Burke now. I'm not happy about it, but we'll do it.
Well, nobody likes Burke because it's Burke.
Yeah, exactly. He's just a company man. All right. So here's his dummy side.
I work for the company, but don't let that fool you. I'm really an okay guy.
Exactly. All right. So go ahead and read through this schlock.
Okay, so we're on his grunt side.
Yep.
At activation, you're going to reveal a card. You may play the revealed card, paying its cost.
So yeah.
Okay, if you get the armor card, you're going to choose a character to take an action, which is a very good thing. If you get the weapon, you're going to discard a card, then recycle 4 cards. And now this is the bad thing here. If you turn up a hazard card, recycle all hazard cards in the discard pile.
He always. Oh, he's such an
Ouch,
a-hole.
ouch,
All right.
ouch, 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 and ouch.
Yeah.
Now on activation, so when he activates on his hero side, he's going to draw an endurance card. And then at the end of activation, he's going to put that card into if you draw an event, put that card into your hand. If you get a armor, draw an endurance card, then choose a character to take an action. Weapon, you're going to search the exhaust pile for any 1 card and add it to your hand.
Yeah.
And then, if he turns up a hazard, recycle all hazard cards in the discard.
Okay, so
don't.
his
Yeah,
character side is a little bit better, but still that recycle all hazard cards in the discard pile.
yeah, that's you don't want more hazard cards, but he is a company man, and let's face it, he turned out to be not so nice of a guy. He's got an aim of 5, tech of 6. He's going to move 4. He's got a defense of 5, and his melee is a 1.
Yeah.
Uh, you know,
You can give
he
him a
does
weapon.
go down on the grunt side. His speed 4, defense 4, melee 1, tech 5, aim 2.
Yeah. So
So
he's not
so
great.
he drops considerably.
Yeah, so I mean, you want to take him as a character, but I think there are better characters out there. People have said like you need Burke. I'm sorry, I don't see it yet. I don't see why he's so great that he's a must. I think there are different options out there. Holy Crow, it's Crow.
Uh, it's Crow. Is it
It's Crow.
Crow? Crow.
Solid grunt. So speed of 4, defensive 6, tech 3, aim 5. Um,
Low.
not bad for a guy that's like barely in the movie. Um,
Yeah. You know.
watch it behind you. Effing move it, will you? So he's a private.
Yeah.
Activation. Draw an endurance card, then give another Marine player any one endurance card from your hand. End of activation. Choose. He is a giver, yeah. He'll put the flames out in your back. Choose another Marine. You and that Marine both draw an endurance card.
See, that's not bad there.
Again, like with the drawing of endurance cards, it's gonna be a like if you're doing it with all of these experience, you're gonna lose track, and
Yeah.
you're all of a sudden your endurance deck's gonna be like 5 cards shorter than it should be. And you're not gonna have any cards to shoot with.
Right.
It's gonna be like, draw a card, draw a card, draw a card. Okay, reveal a card, draw a card. Okay, that card. Okay, draw 2 more cards. Okay, he draws a card and card. All right, and now bam. How many cards do we have left? We have 20 left in the deck. All right, and my favorite.
Oh
Uh,
God.
yeah, we've got a grunt side. We've got a hero side. Each side is pretty sweet.
Well, yeah. I mean, starting out with his grunt side. I mean, his speed is 4, defense 5, melee of 2. He's got a tech of 4, and his aim on his grunt side is 6, which is nice. Passive. Equip costs of weapons and equipment being equipped to Apone or another Marine within 4 spaces of him are reduced by 1.
Yeah,
So anybody in his group that's with him, if you got a close tight fire team, everything's going to be cheaper by 1. And then, of course, it's a rescue mission. You'll love it.
yeah,
So now it gets better for him. His speed is 4, defensive 7, melee is now 3, tech of 5, aim of 6. On activation, draw an endurance card, then each Marine character may recycle a card from their hand. Each.
yeah. So if you're
It
playing with that
doesn't
many people,
say just you or who is in your command, each. So if you've got 6 people on the board, 6 are doing stuff, right? They're all going to be able to recycle a hand. Passive. He gets to equip costs of weapons and equipment being equipped to Apone or another Marine within 4 spaces of him are reduced by 1.
yeah. So I mean, there's already uh, the cards that we went over. I believe it was leader. No.
Yeah,
Yep. There we
no, it
go.
was
So
leader.
this one's specific though. Oh no, there's heroics. This character gains +1 speed. Replace the within 2 spaces within 4 spaces. That's what I was thinking of. So that doesn't work because his says 4 spaces, not 2 spaces. But I'm pretty sure there was something to where it basically has him. I think you can equip stuff for almost free if he's close enough to you, because I believe there was something in here that lets you equip stuff for reduced cost. Um, yeah, there are lots of options that you can do with Al to make him work in your favor, especially when he's on his hero side. He does only get 2 grunts underneath him, which
Right.
that might work for you. I mean, when you're playing with 2 people, yeah, you want as many grunts as possible. So, uh,
Yeah, you got to have cannon fodder.
yeah, we took what's his face, Gorman. We always took Gorman because we needed that many grunts working for us because it doesn't scale to how many grunts you have, it's how many people are playing. So that was always something interesting about how it was designed. So now that if you play with more people, yeah, you can start taking amazing characters like this and then take 1 or 2 grunts with you, and then everyone else can just go crazy with their leadership abilities.
Right.
All right, so we've got some great little models right here. I'm gonna try to get as close as possible. So one moment. We can zoom in on this. Come on. Yep. You got it. You got it. There we go.
There, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, they're just as crisp as the others.
Yep. They're
Lots
nice
of
and detailed.
detail.
You know, I will say that the models that are manufactured in the UK are so much easier to put together than the ones that are manufactured in Poland. The aliens are manufactured in Poland. The Colonial Marines are all manufactured in the UK, uh, which I don't know why, but for some reason that is how Gale Force 9 is doing it. Once you get used to assembling the aliens, I mean, you get used to it and it works easy. These are definitely a lot easier and quicker to put together. Painting them is a
So,
breeze.
is it that
Love painting these things.
is it that they're just in a different type of sprue or what?
Well, it seems to me that um, they are more complicated for some reason. There's more parts to an alien than there is to the humans. So a lot of times with the humans, you're going to have two, maybe three pieces that you're putting together. With the aliens, you've got the left thorax, the left leg, the right leg, the skull, and then you've got the left arm and the right arm, and then the feet attached to the bases. Not as nice as the humans do,
So
because if you
they're
notice on the
completely different
screw,
mold. They're completely different molds then.
yep, yep,
Okay. Sorry, Poland. I
yeah.
don't know. Yeah.
I Now that's not saying that the detail is there. Beautiful detail on the aliens, absolutely gorgeous. But it seems like it's just overly complicated
I'm
for no reason.
I'm wondering if that's an import issue to where it was cheaper to actually make them locally in Poland or wherever they're shipped from. And because of that, they're like, no, we're going in a completely different direction with the sprue. And then they just made their own because it
And
might be too expensive to import them. I don't know.
I just know that, when you buy your corsets, you've got to make 16 of them.
Yeah, minimum. There are packs that you can buy to where you can get more of them because sometimes you just get overrun and you can't kill enough fast enough.
So absolutely. And but as for making the Collodial Marines, I love the fact that what you put together, there's a little shaft on the bottom of their foot that goes into a hole on the base, and you're done. Where with the when after you assemble your alien, there's like half of a foot on the base where you have to light it up to put the other half of the foot, and if you kind of messed up anywhere, that's where you're going to see it.
I know. Yeah, it's one of those funny things. Also, if you're having issues putting them together, we did a video on how you can fix, certain joints or the tails that fall off, which it was a short video that I did to help because I know that that's something that people are complaining about. Marine models, they're solid. They don't fall apart, and
No,
they come out gorgeous, especially if you do the camo and their faces correctly. I can't paint faces to save my life, but practice, practice, practice. All right. Other
and,
than that,
I I'm very excited to get this going. To start equipping our characters a little bit harder. I'm very excited now that they also threw in the extra dice sets.
yes.
That also that's that's 4 dice sets on your table now.
Yep. This is gonna
So
be good. I'm excited
make it
for.
great.
I'm excited for the experience. I guess leveling that they've created, so you can level your character. I think that's an amazing way to just expand on a game that necessarily you don't think that needed it, but they're like, hey, guess what? If you want it, it's separate. You can toss us some money. How much is this pack, Robert?
Yeah, it's right about there.
Yeah, currently we tried going to their website. Currently, the buy button is not there. So on other websites, it's around the $30 range. Also depends on what country you're in as well. But they do have multiple languages available for you if you're not even from this country. I mean, I believe they have French, German, Spanish,
I
and
think Italian
Polish.
too.
And which one?
I thought Italian too.
Probably Italian as well. So there you have it, Aliens Ultimate Badass. Highly recommend this pack just for what it offers with the extra characters, the leveling up, and everything with it. I mean, you can also stack that with your assets and your hazards and your get away from her, you bitch, and then also just the core set as well. All right, with that, thank you from Sling Paint Gaming. I'm Patrick.
I'm Padre.
Have a good one and game casual.
See ya.
Later.